Hi, I'm Brian Farron, President of Medina County Historical Society. The Medina County Historical Society acquired this home 3 years ago and spent the last 3 years renovating and preserving this iconic home in Medina. We've heard from so many guests how pleased they were to see this house restored to its beauty and also inviting the public in to see it firsthand. As we hear often, many have driven by this home for many years, always wanting to see the inside. So we're very pleased that our open houses, when the public gets a chance to tour, they're very well received. And this recaps our 100th year of existence in this organization. Our John Smart House Museum over at Friendship and Elmwood Streets is a very beautiful Victorian home, and that's our main museum. However, the McDowell Phillips House and its contents gave us a whole new dimension to our collection. The archives left behind have just been incredible. As you might have seen on some of our previous videos, we discovered things in the attic, in the basement, in the barns that were just unbelievable archives of our county history. But this year, we were especially pleased to offer a beautifully decorated McDowell Phillips house. In the house, we have over 4 Christmas trees fully decorated on the first floor and many on the second floor. It's a beautiful Christmas wonderland, and courtesy of some local artists that helped to put it all together. One of the main trees in our southwest parlor feature holiday decorations by a new firm called Deck the Halls, Samantha Siraj, and she came to our house and volunteered her services to decorate the main Christmas trees on the first floor, and they're beautiful examples of Victorian art. Many of the ornaments were made by Samantha herself, and they're just beautiful pictures of Victorian photos, along with a lot of lace and special decorations, the candles and fans and so forth. Many of our guests touring the house are just amazed at the beautiful Christmas trees. So we hope you get a chance to come see us on Wednesday, December 28th. It'll be our final open house of the year, and the decorations will still be up, so Wednesday, December 28th from 1 to 4, we'll be open. As we wind down our 100th year, we're looking forward to 2023, where we'll bring more programs of history to the county and try to share what we discover with you in our collections and our videos as we go forward. In 2023, our plans here at the McDowell Phillips House Museum include renovating and fixing up the War Bond building. That's the 1942 building that sat in front of the hospital for many years and was recently moved here to the property. It needs some carpentry repairs, but that building has a very unique and interesting history, and I think you'll find it very interesting to hear about the stories of people that worked there, what the county did during World War II to help support the war effort, and the significance of that War Bond building across this nation and in many other cities that had them. The other plan alongside that War Bond building is we're going to construct a Victory Garden. Many people don't realize that nearly every home, not just in Medina County, but around the nation, had a small garden so homeowners could be self-sufficient with their crops. That's where canning and freezing in some areas, but mostly canning, came into popular pastimes because people gave their crops for their own use so that the large farms could supply the Army and all the other military food needs. So that building will have a real unique story to tell once we're ready to open it. We've done quite a bit of landscaping here at the McDowell House. On the north side of the home was complete this fall, and now our efforts will turn to the back side of the house to restore the original patio and Victorian gardens that were designed by George Nettleton, the architect. So we have lots of exciting things coming. We're still looking to construct a carriage house. We're working with the plans right now to try and get architects and some costs available as to how we can go about funding such a project. As everyone knows, the supply chain issues kind of delayed things this year. So we have many plans on the docket, in addition to being open to the public to display all the museum collections. We're planning some exciting new collections at the John Smart House this year. One of the final projects of 2022 was the restoration of the foyer. The woodwork and the new shellac finish took quite a few hours to complete. And underneath the wall paint on these panels, we discovered the original stencil pattern. We knew there was stencil up above around the perimeter of the room, but we didn't know there were some on the panels as well. Well, as we scraped the paint and discovered the original colors and shape, a local artist, Janet Barron, helped us recreate those stencil patterns and the original color. And so she restored the entire perimeter stencil as well as the wall stencils. And if you note, it's the same pattern that's in the stained glass window at the top of the staircase. The seashell designs and the scroll. It's just a beautiful recreation. We believe this is one of the original features of the house, since we actually have the artist's business card and letter of introduction to Robert McDowell explaining his quality of work. And he had just finished the Hawley residence in Leroy, or what's now Westfield Center. And Mr. McDowell and he were good friends, so this artist kind of suggested that he work on Mr. McDowell's house, and so it came to be. One of our initiatives in 2023 is to highlight our agricultural history. We have a local dairy farm willing to host our membership meetings in the summer, in August, so people will get a live look at milking cows and what it takes to raise a farm animal these days, and importantly, how the land use has changed in Medina County over the years. So history never stops. It continues to evolve. And as we'd like to tell the story, many people that moved into this area really do not understand that this was such a rural county. We didn't have the large industries of Cuyahoga County or Lorain County, but we did have agriculture. And Medina County, and here in the city of Medina, that was a big hub of activity between the Farmers Exchange, the Shepherd Grain Mill, and many of the surrounding businesses that farmers relied on. So look forward to some cool activities coming up in the summer of 2023. I think you'll enjoy learning more about our history.